Look. May. I'm not going anywhere. See? Right here. I'm not gone. May, I don't know why you won't just look at me. You know it's me. What else do you think it is? Want some water or something? Huh? May. Come on. You can't just sit around here like this. How long you been sitting here anyway? You want me to go outside and get you something? Some potato chips or something? I'm not gonna leave. Don't worry. I'm not gonna leave. I'm staying. Right here. I already told you that. May. Let go, okay? Honey, I'll put you back in bed. Come on. Come on. I'll put you back in bed and it'll make you some hot tea or something. Yeah. You want some tea? With lemon? Some Ovaltine? All right, man, you gotta let go of me now, okay? Yeah. Now, just lay back and try to relax. You want me to go?
No.
Well, what do you want then?
You smell.
I smell.
You do.
I've been driving for days.
Your fingers smell.
Horses.
Pussy.
Come on, mate.
They smell like metal.
I'm not gonna start this shit.
Rich pussy, very clean.
Yeah, sure.
You know it's true.
I came to see if you were all right.
I don't need you.
Okay. Fine.
Don't go.
I'm going.
Don't go.
What am I gonna do? Huh? What am I supposed to do?
You know.
What?
You're gonna erase me.
What are you talking about?
You're either gonna erase me or have me erased.
Why would I want that? Are you kidding?
Because I'm in the way.
Don't be stupid.
I'm smarter than you are and you know it. I can smell your thoughts before you even think them.
May, I'm trying to take care of you, all right?
No, you're not. You're just guilty. Gutless and guilty.
Great.
I'm the killer, you know.
Oh.
Who?
Don't talk like that.
I am. I'm gonna kill her, and then I'm gonna kill you. Systematically. With sharp knives. 2 separate knives. One for her, and one for you. So the blood doesn't mix. I'm gonna torture her first, though. Not you. I'm just gonna let you have it. Probably in the midst of a kiss. Right when you think everything's been healed up. Right in the moment you're sure you've got me buffalo, that's when you'll die.
You know how many miles I come out of my way just to come here and see you? You got any idea?
Nobody asked you to come.
2,480.
Yeah, where were you? Catmandu or something.
2,480 miles.
So what?
I missed you.
Ugh.
I did. Well, I missed you. More than anything I ever missed in my whole life. Kept thinking about you the whole time I was driving. Kept seeing you. Sometimes just a part of you.
Which part?
Neck.
My neck.
Yeah.
You missed my neck.
Well, I miss all of you, but your neck kept coming up for some reason. Kept crying about your neck.
Crying.
Yeah, weeping
Oh,
like a little baby, uncontrollable. It would just start up and stop, and then start all over again.
why?
For miles, I couldn't stop it. Cars would pass me on the road. People would stare at me. My face was all twisted up. I couldn't stop my face.
Oh, was this before or after your little fling with the cat?
There wasn't any play with any couch.
You're a liar!
I took her out to dinner once, okay? Twice.
You were bumping her on a regular basis. Don't give me that shit.
You can believe what you want.
I'll believe the truth. It's less confusing.
I'm taking you back, May.
I'm not going back to that idiot trailer, if that's what you think.
I'm moving it. I got a piece of ground up in Wyoming.
Wyoming. Are you crazy? I'm not moving to Wyoming. What's up there, Marlboro men?
You can't stay here.
Why not? I got a job. I'm a regular citizen here now.
You got a job.
Yeah, what you think? I was helpless?
No, I mean, it's just been a long time since you had a job.
I'm a cook.
A cook? You can't even flip an egg, can you?
I'm not talking to you anymore. Fuck you.
Mike, honey, don't be... I got everything worked out. I've been thinking about this for weeks. I'm gonna move the trailer, build a little pipe corral to keep the horses, have a big vegetable garden, some chickens maybe.
I hate chickens. I hate horses. I hate all that shit. You know that. You got me confused with somebody else. You keep coming up with the lame country dream life with chickens and vegetables, and I can't stand any of it. It makes me puke to even think of it.
You'll get used to it.
You're unbelievable.
I'm not letting go of you this time, Ray.
You've never had a home to begin with. How many times have you done this to me?
What?
Suckered me into some dumb little fantasy, then dropped me like a hot rock. How many times has that happened?
It's no fantasy.
It's all a fantasy.
And I never dropped you either.
No, you just disappeared.
I'm here now, aren't I?
Well, praise Jesus God.
You're gonna take care of me, man. I am. I'm gonna stick with you no matter what. I promise.
Get out of here.
What you have to go and run off for anyway, huh?
Run off. Me.
Yeah. Why couldn't you just stay put? You knew I was coming back to get you.
What do you think it's like sitting in a tin trailer for weeks on end with the wind ripping through you, waiting around for the butane to arrive, huh? Hocking down to the laundromat in the rain. Do you think that's thrilling or something?
I bought you all those magazines.
What magazines?
I bought you a whole stack of those fashion magazines before I left. I thought you liked those. Those French kind.
Yeah, I especially like the one with the Countess on the cover. That was real cute.
All right.
All right, what? Where are you going?
To get my stuff out of the truck. I'll be right back.
What, are you moving in now or something?
Well, I thought I'd spend the night, if that's all right.
Are you kidding?
Then I'll just leave, I guess.
Wait. take it though, right? You're a stunt man.
Oh, you bitch!
I thought you were supposed to be a physicist. Isn't that basically the deal with you? You train things up. Isn't that true?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, if you don't know, I don't know who the hell else does. I want to show you something. Something real, okay? Something actual.
Sure.
Take a look at that picture on the wall over there. See that? Hey, take a look at that. See that?
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
I'm not sure. Barbara Mandrell.
That's who that is? Barbara Mandrell! You heard her?
Sure.
Would you believe me if I told you that I was married to her?
No.
See, that's the difference right there. That's realism. You see, I am actually married to Barbara Mandrell. In my mind. You understand that?
Sure.
Good. I'm glad we have an understanding.
I don't understand my feelings. I really don't. I don't understand how I could hate you so much after so much time. Hell, no matter how much I'd like to not hate you, I hate you even more. It grows. I can't even see you right now. All I see is a picture of you. You and her. I don't even know if the picture's real anymore. I don't even care. It's a made-up picture. It invades my head, the two of you. And this picture stings even more than if I'd actually seen you with her. It cuts me. It cuts me so deep. I'll never get over it. I can't get rid of this picture either. It just comes uninvited. Kinda like a little torture. And I blame you more for that little torture than I do for what you did.
I'll go.
You better.
Why?
You just better.
I thought you wanted me to stay.
I got somebody coming to get me.
Here?
Yes, here. Where else?
You've been seeing somebody?
When was the last time we were together, Eddie, huh? Can you remember that far
Who you
back?
been seeing?
Don't you touch me! Don't you even think about
How
it!
long you been seeing him?
What difference does it make? Eddie,
I'm trying.
where are you going? Eddie! Oh, wonderful. What are you going to do with that?
Clean it. Got any glasses?
In the bathroom.
What are they doing in the bathroom?
I keep everything in the bathroom. It's safer.
You want some of this?
I'm on the wagon.
Good. It's about time.
Oh my God.
Eddie! This is a very friendly person who's coming over here. He's not malicious in any way. Eddie!
Where's the damn glass?
In the medicine cabinet.
What the hell are they doing in the medicine cabinet?
There's no germs in the medicine cabinet.
Darn.
Eddie! Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said, Eddie?
About what?
About the man who's coming over here.
What man?
Oh, brother.
First off, it can't be very serious.
Oh, really? Why's that?
Because you call him a man.
What am I supposed to call him?
A guy or something. If you called him a guy, I'd be worried about it. But since you call him a man, to keep yourself away, you're in a dumb situation with this guy by calling him a man. You put yourself below him.
What in hell do you know about it?
That's got to be its work. It's got to be a punk chump in a $2 suit or something.
Anybody who doesn't have to kill themselves falling off horses or jumping on stairs is a twerp in your book.
That's right.
And what are you supposed to be? A guy or a man?
I'll tell you what.
Ugh.
We'll just wait for this man to come over here. Just the two of us. We'll just sit right here and wait. Then I'll let you be the judge.
Why is everything a big contest with you? He's not competing with you. He doesn't even know you exist.
You can introduce me.
I am not introducing you. I am definitely not introducing you. He'd be very embarrassed to find me here with somebody else. Besides, I've only just met him.
Embarrassed?
Yes, embarrassed. He's a very gentle person.
Is that right? Well, I happen to be a very gentle person myself. My feelings are easily damaged.
What feelings? You can't keep messing me around like this. It's been going on too long. I can't take it anymore. I get sick every time you come around, then I get sick when you leave. You're like a disease to me. Besides, you got no right being jealous of me after all the bullshit I've been through with you.
We got a pact.
Oh, God.
We made a pact.
There's nothing between us now.
Then what are you so excited about?
I'm not excited.
You're beside yourself.
You're driving me crazy. You're driving me totally crazy.
You know we're connected, mate. We've always been connected. That was decided a long time ago.
Nothing was decided. You made all that up.
You know what happened.
You promised me that was finished. You can't start that up all over again. You promised me.
Promise can't stop at something like that. It happened.
Nothing happened. Nothing ever happened.
Innocent to the last straw.
Eddie, will you please leave now?
Gonna find out one way or the other.
I want you to leave.
You didn't want me to leave before.
I want you to leave now. And it's not because of this man. It's just
What?
stupid. You ought to know that by now.
You think so, huh?
It'll be the same thing over and over again. We'll be together for a little while, then you'll be gone.
I'll be gone.
You will!
Gone.
You know it. You only want me now because I'm seeing somebody else. As soon as that's over, you'll be gone again.
I didn't come over here because you were seeing somebody else. I don't give a damn who you've been seeing. You'll never replace me, and you know it.
Get out of here! Get out! Out!
All right!
Eddie!
You're a traitor!
Eddie! Out!
Want to know something I never forget? I will never forget this for as long as I live. I don't even know why I remember it exactly. We were driving through southern Utah once, I think. Yeah, with you, me, and your mother. And that old Plymouth we had. Yeah, you remember the Plymouth? Had a white plastic hood ornament on it. Replica of Mayflower, I think it was. Some kind of ship. Anyways, we've been driving all night, and you were sound asleep in the back seat. I was all bundled up, and your mother was sound asleep in the front seat. And then all of a sudden, you just woke up crying. Just busting a gut over something. I can't remember what it was. A nightmare or something. Woke your mother right up. If you climbed into the back seat there and tried to settle you down, well, you wouldn't shut up for hell or high water. You just kept wailing away. stopped the Plymouth at the side of the road. Middle of nowhere. Can't remember where it was. Pitch black. Then I picked you up from out of the back seat there. You know, I carried you out onto this field. Hoping that cold air might settle you down a little bit. But you just kept on wailing away. Just then, I saw something move out there. Bigger than the both of us put together. Started to move toward us kind of slow. Then it got joined up by something that looked exactly like it. Same shape and everything. It was so dark, I could hardly make out my own hand. These things started to move in from all directions in a big circle. So I stopped dead still, and I turned back to the car to see if your mother was all right. You know, I couldn't see the car anymore. So I called out to her. You know, hey! I called her name loud and clear. Just then, these things, they just started to move. Yeah. Just started moving away. Move. It turns out, we were standing smack in the middle of a goddamn herd of cattle. Oh, you never heard a baby hop down so fast. You're alive. You never made a peep after that. The whole rest of the trip.
Oh, shit. You gonna close my door?
It's time to jump off the wagon, huh?
What are you doing?
Little practice.
You.
Gotta stay in practice these days. God damn it. There's guys out there roping calves in 6 seconds dead. You believe that? 6 and no change. Flying off the saddle on the right-hand side like a bunch of spider monkeys. I'm telling you, they got it down to a science.
I thought you were leaving. Didn't you say you were leaving?
Well, yeah. I was gonna.
Oh.
But then, it suddenly occurred to me, in the middle of the parking lot out there, that there probably isn't any man coming over here at all. There probably isn't any guy or any man or anybody coming over here. You just made all that up.
Why would I do that?
Just to get even.
I'll never get even with you. So, now we're gonna get real mean and sloppy. Is that it?
Oh,
Just like old times.
well, I haven't dropped the reins in quite a while. I've been real good. I have. No hooch,
Oh,
no slammer, no women, no nothing.
shit.
I've been a pretty boring kind of guy. Figure I owe it to myself. Once and once.
Why are you doing this?
I already told you. I need the practice.
I don't mean that.
Well, say what you mean then, honey.
Why are you going through this whole thing again? Like you're trying to impress me or something. Like we just met. This is the same crap you laid on me in high school.
Well, it's just a little testimony of my love, see, baby? If I stopped trying to impress you, that would mean it was all over, wouldn't it?
It is all over.
But you're trying to impress me too, aren't you?
You know me inside and out. I got nothing new to show you.
You got this guy coming over. This new guy, that's very impressive. I would have thought you'd be hung out to dry by now.
Oh, thanks a lot.
What is he, a younger man or something?
It's none of your damn business.
Have you balled him yet? I'm just curious. You don't have to tell me. I already know.
You're just like a little kid. You know that? A jealous little snot-nosed kid.
I hope this guy comes over here. I really hope he does. I want to see him walk through that door.
What are you gonna do?
Nail his ass to the floor. Directly.
I'm not sticking
Hey, where
around.
you going, huh?
Take your
Wait a
hands
second.
off of me!
Wait a second, okay? Just wait a second. I'll tell you what. I'll back off.
Uh-huh.
All right? I'll be real nice. I will. I promise. Hell, I'll be like, it's like a little old pussycat, okay? You can introduce me as your brother or something. Well, maybe not your brother.
Maybe not.
Your cousin, okay? I'll be your cousin. I just want to meet him, is all. Then I'll leave. Promise.
Why do you want to meet him? He's just a friend.
Just to see where you stand these days. You can tell a lot about a person by the company they keep.
Look, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go call him from across the street. I'm gonna call him up and tell him to forget about the whole thing, okay?
Good. I'll pack up your stuff while you're gone.
I'm not going with you, Eddie. Oh, great.
Why don't you go on out there? Now go ahead. Go run on out there and throw yourself into his arms or something.
What are you doing?
Put my hooks on. Sweetheart, I want to look good for this man, you know? Give him the right impression. I'm your cousin after all.
If you hurt him, Eddie,
I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm a nice guy. Very sensitive, too. Very civilized.
he's just a date. Just an ordinary date.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna turn him into a fig.
Eddie, do me a favor. Just this once, okay?
You want, honey? Anything you want.
Jesus. Oh.
What are you doing? May.
It's not him.
It's not, huh?
No, it's not.
Well, who is it then?
Somebody else.
Yeah. I don't think it's ever gonna be him. What are you trying to make me jealous for anyway? I know you've been living alone.
It's a big, huge, extra long black Mercedes Benz.
Well, this is motel, isn't it? People are allowed to park in front of the motel if they're staying here.
People who stay here don't drive big, huge, extra long black Mercedes Benz.
Well, you don't, but you know, somebody else might.
This is not a black Mercedes Benz type of motel.
Well, they close the damn door and they get back inside.
There's somebody looking out there in that car, looking straight at me.
What are they doing?
It's not a they. It's a she.
What's she doing there?
Just sitting there, staring.
Get away from the door.
You don't know anyone with a black Mercedes Benz by any chance, do ya?
Get away from the door! My goddamn!
Hell the hell!
Please, please. That's what I know. Just get down.
Hey!
Just get down on the floor, will you? Please, just get down on the
Who
floor.
is that? Did you bring her with you, son of a bitch?
I don't know who she is. I don't know where she came from. Just get down on the floor.
She followed you, didn't she? You told her where you were going and she followed you!
I didn't tell anybody where I was going. I didn't know where the hell I was going until I got here.
You were gonna pay for this! I swear to God, you were
God
gonna...
damn it, Mom, just shut up!
Hey! Oh my God! Oh. What do you think she's doing?
How should I know?
Don't pretend you don't know her. That's the kind of car Countess drives. That's the kind of car I always picture her in.
Just stay put.
I'm not gonna lay here on my back with you on top of me and get shot by some dumb rich twat. Now let me up! Hey!
Just stay down!
I'm down! How crazy is this chick anyway?
She's pretty crazy.
Have you balled her yet?
Just stay down. Shit! She blew the windshield out of my truck, goddammit!
Eddie,
What?
is she gone?
I don't know. I don't see any headlights. I don't believe it.
Yeah, you should have thought of the consequences before you got to the test.
Hey, turn the lights off. Keep the lights off.
This is my place.
Look, she's gonna come back here, okay? I know she's gonna come back here, so we either have to get out of here right now, or you gotta keep the fucking lights on.
I thought you said you didn't know her.
Get your stuff. We're getting out of here.
I'm not going with you, Eddie. This is your mess, not mine.
I came here to get you. What's the matter with you? I come all this way to get you. You think I would do that if I didn't love you? That bitch doesn't mean anything to me. Nothing. I got no reason to be here but you.
I'm not going, Eddie.
Amazing thing is, neither one of you look at all familiar to me. I can't figure that one out. I mean, I don't recognize myself in either one of you. Never did. Of course, your mothers both put their stamps on you, that's plain to see. But my whole side of the issue was absent, in my opinion. Totally unrecognizable. You could be anybody's. Probably are. I don't even remember the original circumstances. It's been so long. It's probably a lot of things I forgot. Good thing I got out when I did, though. Best thing I ever did.
I'm not leaving. I don't care what you think anymore. I don't care what you feel. None of that matters. I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here. And I don't care if 100 dates walk in through that door. I'll take every one of them on. I don't care if you hate my guts. I don't care if you can't stand the sight of me, the sound of me, or the smell of me. I'm never leaving. You'll never be rid of me. Because I'll track you down, no matter where you go. I know exactly how your mind works. And I've been right. Every time. Every single time.
You've got to give this up, Eddie.
I'm not giving it up.
Okay! Look, I don't understand what you got going on in your head anymore. I really don't. I don't get it. Now you desperately need me. Now you can't live without me. Now you do anything for me. Why should I believe it this time?
Because it's true.
It was supposed to be true every time before. Every other time. And now it's true again. You've been jerking me off like this for 10 years. 10 years. I've been a yo-yo for you. And I've never been split. I've never been two ways about you. I've either loved you or not loved you. And now I just plain don't love you. Understand? Do you understand? I don't love you. I don't need you. I don't want you. Do you get that? Now, if you can still stay, you're either crazy or pathetic.
Get in the bathroom.
I'm not going in the bathroom.
Hey, for the love of God!
I'm gonna
Please.
go out there. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna tear her damn head off. I'm gonna wipe her out. Come on in here. Come on in here. Bring your stuff good. Bring all your weapons and your silly skinny stuff. I'll eat you alive.
Right. Come on. Come on. Go.
We were just having a kind of an argument, all right? Now just settle down, okay?
Yeah, I heard you screaming when I drove up. Then the lights went off. I thought someone was trying
It's okay, it's okay. This is my cousin Eddie.
Oh, sorry.
She's lying.
Everything's all right, Martin. You want a drink? Why don't you have a drink?
Yeah, sure.
She is lying through her teeth.
I gotta get some glasses.
The glasses in the bath. You're not weird.
I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up, Martin.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I had to worry. The football field. I'm at the high school. I forgot all about it.
Forgot all about what?
The worry. I mean, I forgot all about the worrying. I was halfway here when I remembered. So...
Oh, I thought you meant you forgot all about her.
Oh, no. Of course not.
How far was halfway?
Excuse me?
How far was it when you were halfway here?
I don't know. A couple of miles or so, I guess.
Couple of miles? That's all? Couple of lousy little miles? You want to know how many miles I come, huh?
We've been drinking a little bit, Martin.
Oh, she hasn't touched a drop.
Here.
Thanks.
That's my tequila there, Mother. I don't mind if you drink it. Just want you to know where it comes from.
Okay.
Don't thank me. Thank the Mexicans. They made it. You should thank the entire Mexican nation, in fact. We owe everything to Mexico down here. Do you realize that? You probably don't realize that. We're sitting on Mexican ground right now. It's only by chance that you and I are Mexican ourselves. What kind of people do you have from there, Martin?
I don't know. I was adopted.
Oh. You must have a lot of problems then, huh?
No, not really, no.
You, orphans. Supposed to steal a lot, aren't you? Yeah, shoplifting and stuff. You're supposed to be the main group responsible for bumping off our presidents.
Really? I never heard that.
So you ought to read the papers, Martin.
I'm really sorry I knocked you over. I mean, I thought she was in trouble or something.
She is in trouble. She is in big trouble.
Well, what's the matter, mate?
Nothing.
How come you had all the lights off?
We were just about to go out.
You were?
Yeah, look, we were gonna come back.
No. That's not what we were going to do. Your name's Martin, right?
Yeah, right.
That's not what we were gonna do, Marty. Oh. Hand me that bottle, please.
Sure.
It's over here. Thanks. Oh, now! Oh, we were actually having an argument about you. That's what we were doing.
About me?
Yeah, we were actually in the middle of a big, huge argument about you. It got so heated up, we had to turn the lights off.
What was it about?
It was about whether or not you're actually a man or not. You know? Whether you're a man or just a guy. See, she says you're a man. That's what she calls you. A man. Did you know that? That's what she calls you.
No.
I never called you a man, Martin. Don't worry about it.
It's okay, I don't mind or anything.
I told her she was full of shit. I mean, I told her that way before I even saw you. And now that I see you, Martin, I can't exactly take it back. You see what I mean, Martine?
Hey, you never got movies, Martin.
Well, yeah, that's where I thought we were
So
going.
let's go to the movies.
She's not mad or anything, is she?
You got me, buddy.
I didn't mean to make her mad.
What are you going to see there, Martin?
I can't decide.
What do you mean, can't decide? Aren't you supposed to have that all worked out ahead of time?
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure what she likes.
What's that got to do with it? You're taking her out to the movies, right?
Yeah.
So you pick the movie.
Oh.
The guy picks the movie. Guy's always supposed to pick the movies.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to take her to something she doesn't want to see.
How do you know what she wants to see?
I don't. That's the reason I can't decide. What if I take her to something she's already seen before?
No, you missed the whole point, Martin. The reason you're taking her out to the movies isn't to see something she hadn't already seen before. The reason you're taking her out to the movies because you just want to be with her, right? You just want to be close to her. I mean, you can take her out just about anywhere. I mean, after a while, probably wouldn't have to take her out at all. You could just hang around here.
Yeah. What would we do here?
Well, you could, tell each other stories.
Stories?
Yeah.
I don't know any stories.
Make them up.
Well, that'd be lying, wouldn't it?
No, lying is when you believe it's true. If you already know it's a lie, then it's not lying.
You want to hand up with the fork?
I like it down here. It's less tension. You ever notice how when you're standing up, there's a lot more tension?
Well, yeah. I have noticed that actually. A lot of times when I'm working, I'm down on my hands and knees.
What kind of work do you follow there, Martin?
Yard work, mostly. Maintenance.
Oh, lawns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You do lawns on your hands and knees?
Well, edging, you know. Trimming around the edges. Or weeding around the sprinklers.
I get you.
Stuff like that. I've noticed that I am much more relaxed when down low to the ground. Like that.
You can get down on your hands and knees right now if you want to. I don't mind.
No. Stand, thank you.
Suit yourself. Just gonna get more and more tense.
You're Maeve's cousin, huh?
See now. Right there. Asking me that. Right there. That's a result of tension. You see what I mean?
What?
Asking me if I'm her cousin. It's because you're tense you're asking me that. You already know I'm not her cousin.
Well, how would I know that?
Do I look like her cousin?
She said that you were.
She's lying.
So who are you?
That get real tense, huh?
Look, I'm gonna leave you.
No, Martin. No. Just get all blue and lonely out there in the black night. I know. I wandered out there alone myself. It's awful. Just keeps away at you. Why don't you just come on over here? Sit down. We'll have ourselves a drink.
Do you think she's okay in
Sure,
here?
she's okay. She's always okay. Just likes to take her time. Just torture you.
Well, we were supposed to go to the movies.
She'll be out. Don't worry. She likes the movies.
What exactly is the matter with her, anyway?
She's in a state of shock.
Shocked. How come?
Well, we ain't seen each other in a long time. You see, me and her, we go back quite a ways. High school.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, a lot of miles.
You're not really cousins.
No, not really. Oh, no, sorry, Bob.
Are you her husband?
No, she's my sister. My half-sister.
Your sister?
Yeah.
So you knew each other even before high school?
No, see, I never even knew I had a sister until it was too late.
How do you mean?
Well, by the time I found out, we'd already, you know, fooled around. What's the matter, Martin?
You fooled around?
Yeah,
Well, that's illegal, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Who is this guy?
Is that true? She's really your sister.
Half, only half.
Which half?
Top half. And horses, we call that top side.
Oh yeah, the mayor's what? This fast? That's the bottom half, right? That's funny. I can remember that.
And you fooled around. You fooled around in high school together.
Yeah, sure. Everybody fooled around in high school, didn't you?
No, I never did.
Well, maybe you should have, Martin.
Well, not with my sister.
No, I would not recommend it.
How did that even happen? I mean,
Well, see, our daddy, he fell in love twice. And basically, I'm happy. Once with my mother, and once with her mother.
It was the same love. Just got split into two. That's all.
well, how come you didn't know each other until high school?
He had two separate lives, that's how come. Two completely separate lives. He lived with me and my mother for a while, and then he disappeared. Go and live with her and her mother for a while.
Now don't be too hard on me, boy! It could happen to the best of us.
And you never knew what was going on?
Nope. Neither did my mother.
She knew.
She never knew.
She must have suspected something was going on.
Well, she did. She never let on to me. Maybe she was afraid of finding out. Or maybe she just loved him. I don't know. He disappeared for months at a time, and she never once asked him where he went. But she was always happy to see him when he came back. Two of us used to go running out of the house as soon as we saw that Studebaker coming across the field.
Studebaker? It was a Plymouth! I didn't own no goddamn Studebaker!
So how did you finally find out that she was your sister?
This went on for years, see. He kept disappearing, then reappearing. For years this went on. And then, suddenly, one day, it stopped. He just stayed home for a while. Never went outside, just sat in his chair, staring.
Then he started going on these long walks. He'd walk all day, and then he would walk all night. I used to watch him from a bedroom window. He'd disappear in the dark with his overcoat on.
Where was he going?
Just walking.
Was making a decision.
But one night, I asked him if I could go with him. And he took me. And we walked straight out across the fields together. And I remember it was just plowed, and our feet sank down into the powder, and the dirt come over the tops of my shoes and weighed them down. And I wanted to stop and empty him out, but he wouldn't stop. He just kept walking straight ahead. And I was afraid of losing him in the dark, so I just kept up best I could. And we were completely silent the whole time. We never said a word to each other. Hell, it was so dark, we could barely see a foot in front of us. And these white owls, they kept swooping down from out of nowhere, hunting for jackrabbits. Diving right past our heads, and then disappeared. We just kept walking, silent like that, until we got to town. And I remember I could see the drive-in movie way off in the distance. That was the first thing I saw, just square patches of color shifting. And then vague faces began to appear. And as we got closer, I could recognize one of them faces. It was Brad Pitt! Brad Pitt! Moving his mouth, speaking without words. Speaking to a woman in a red dress.
Yeah.
And then we stopped off at a liquor store, and he made me wait outside when he bought a bottle. And there were all these migrant workers, and they were standing around a pickup truck with mud all over the tires, and they were drinking beer and laughing. And I remember being jealous of them, and I didn't know why. Then I remember being the old man through the glass door of the liquor store, and I remember feeling sorry for y'all. I didn't know why. He came out with a bottle, wrapped in a brown paper sack. As soon as he came out, all the men stopped laughing. They just stared at us as we walked away. And we walked right through town, past the donut shop, past the miniature golf course, past the Sheppard station. And he opened that bottle up, and he offered it to me. Before he even took a drink, he offered it to me first. And I took it. And I drank it. I handed it back to him. We just kept passing back and forth. So we drank the whole thing dry. Then we came to the little white house, red awning, far side of town. And I'll always remember that red awning because it flapped in the night breeze, and the porch light made it glow. It was a hot desert breeze, and the air smelled like a new cut out Belfast. And we walked right up to that front porch, and he rang the bell. And I remember getting real nervous because I wasn't expecting to visit anybody. I just thought we were out for a walk. And then this woman comes to the door. This real pretty woman with red hair. She throws herself into his arms. He starts crying. He just breaks down right there in front of me. And she's holding him tight and kissing him all over the face, and he's just crying like a baby. And then, through the both of them, I see this girl. Just appears. She's just standing there, staring at me, and I'm staring back at her. And we can't take our eyes off each other. It's like we knew each other from someplace, but we couldn't quite place where. But the second we saw each other, that very second, we knew we'd never stop being in love.
Boy, you really are incredible. You're unbelievable. Martin comes over here. He doesn't know you from Adam, and you start telling him a story like that. Are you crazy? None of it's true, Martin. He's had this weird, sick idea for years now, and it's totally made up. I don't know where he got it from. He's nuts. He's completely nuts.
She's kind of embarrassed about the whole deal. Can't really blame her.
I didn't even know that you could hear us out here, May.
I heard every word. I followed it very closely. He's told me that story 1,000 times, and it always changes.
I never repeat myself.
You do nothing but repeat yourself. That's all you do. You just go in a big circle.
I'm gonna leave now.
No, you sit down! You think that was a story, Martin? You think I made that whole thing up?
Well, at the time you were telling the story, it seemed real.
But now you're doubting it? Because she says it's a lie? She suggests it's a lie, and you just all of a sudden just change your mind? Is that it? You go from true to false like that? In a second?
I don't know.
Martin, you want to go to the movies?
Sit down!
Andy!
What?
We want to go to the movies. I want to go out to the movies with Martin right now.
Nobody's going to the movies. There's not a movie in this town that can match the story I'm going to tell. I'm going to finish the story.
Eddie.
You want me to finish the story, don't you, Martin?
Sure.
Let's go now, please.
You what?
I don't mind hearing the rest of it if you want to tell the rest of it.
I'm kind of hearing myself.
What do you think this is going to do? Do you think this is going to change something?
No,
Then what's the point?
it's absolutely pointless.
Then why put everybody through this? Martin doesn't want to hear this bullshit. I don't want to hear it.
I know you don't want to hear.
Don't try to pass this off on me. You got it turned around, Eddie. You got it all turned around. You don't even know which end is up anymore. I don't need either one of you. I don't need any of it because I already know the rest of the story. I know the whole rest of the story, see? I know it exactly the way it happened without any little tricks added on to it.
What does she know?
She's lying.
You want me to finish this story for you, Eddie? Huh? You want me to finish this story? See, my mother, the pretty red-haired woman in the little white house with the red awning, was desperately in love with the old man. Wasn't she, Eddie? She was obsessed with him to the point where she couldn't stand being without him for even a second. She kept hunting for him from town to town, following little clues he left behind, like a postcard maybe, or a motel on the back of a matchbook. He never left her a phone number or an address or anything as simple as that. My mother was his secret. See? She kept hounding him for years, and he kept trying to keep her at a distance. Because the closer these two separate lives drew together, these two separate women, these two separate kids, the more nervous he got. The more filled with terror that the two lives would find out about each other and devour him whole. That his secret would take him by the throat. But finally, she caught up with him. Just by a process of elimination, she dogged him down. I remember the day we discovered the town. She was on fire. This is it, she kept saying. This is the place. Her whole body was trembling as we walked through the streets looking for the house where he lived. She kept squeezing my hand to the point where I thought she crushed the bones in my fingers. She was terrified that she'd come across him by accident in the street because she knew she was trespassing. She knew she was crossing this forbidden zone, but she couldn't help herself. We walked all day through that stupid hick town, all day long. We went through every neighborhood, peering in through every open window, looking in at every dumb family, until finally we found him. It was just exactly supper time. They were all sitting at the table, and they were having fried chicken. That's how close we were to the window. We could see what they were eating. We could hear voices, but we couldn't make out what they were saying. Eddie and his mother were talking, but the old man never said a word. Did he, Eddie? He just sat there, eating his chicken in silence.
Boy, she ever off the wall with this one. You gotta do something about
The
this.
funny thing was that almost as soon as we found him, he disappeared. She was only with them for about 2 weeks before he just vanished. Nobody saw him after that. Ever. And my mother just turned herself inside out. I never could understand that. I kept watching her grieve as though somebody died. She pulled herself up into a ball and just stared at the floor. I couldn't understand because I was feeling the exact opposite feeling. I was in love, see? I come home after school, after being with Eddie, and I'd be filled with this joy, and there she'd be, standing in the middle of the kitchen, staring at the sink. Her eyes looked like a funeral. And I didn't know what to say. I didn't even feel sorry for her. All I could think of was him.
She's getting way out of line here.
And all he could think of was me. Isn't that right, Eddie? We couldn't take breath without thinking of each other. We couldn't eat if we weren't together. We couldn't sleep. We got sick at night when we were apart. Violently sick. My mother even took me to see a doctor. And Eddie's mother took him to see the same doctor. But the doctor had no idea what was wrong with us. He thought it was the flu or something. And Eddie's mother had no idea what was wrong with him. But my mama my mama knew exactly what was wrong. She knew it clear down to her bones. She recognized every symptom. She begged me not to see him, but I wouldn't listen. Then she begged Eddie not to see me, but he wouldn't listen. And she went to Eddie's mother and begged her. But Eddie's mother. Eddie's mother blew her brains out. Didn't she? Just blew her brains right out.
Now wait a second. Just a goddamn second here! This store doesn't hold any water. You're not gonna let her get away with that, are you? That is the dumbest version of the story I have ever heard in my whole life! She never blew her brains out. Yeah, where the hell did she get that from? Well, stand up. Get on your feet now, God damn it! I want to hear the male side of this thing. You gotta represent me now. Speak on my behalf. I got nobody to speak for me now. Stand up! Yeah, now tell her. Tell her exactly the way it happened. Yeah, we made a pact. Don't you forget that.
It's your shotgun.
What? She's...
Same one we used to duck hunt with.
You're lying.
Brown.
You're talking.
She never fired a gun before in her life.
That never happened!
That was her first time.
No one told me any of that! I was left completely in the dark.
You were gone.
Someone could have found me. Someone could have hunted me down. I wasn't impossible to find.
You were gone.
You're right, I was gone! I was gone, you're right! But I wasn't disconnected. Don't you see? There was nothing cut off in me. Everything went on the same, as though I had never left. Nothing's changed. But your mother, yeah, your mother wouldn't give it up, would she? She drew me to her. She went out of her way to draw me in. She was a force. I told her I'd never come across for her. I told her that right from the very start. She opened up her heart to me. She wouldn't listen. She kept opening up her heart to me. How could I turn her away when she loved me like that? And I turned away from her. We were completely whole. What are you doing? Speak to her. Bring her around to our side. You gotta make us see this thing in a clear light. What are you doing? Stay away from her. You stay away from her. You two can't come together. You gotta hold on my end of the deal. I got nobody now. Nobody. You can't betray me. You gotta represent me now. My son.
Is that your truck out there with the horse trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on fire.
Yeah.
All the horses are loose.
Yeah. I figured.
Eddie,
I'm just gonna go take a look, alright? Gotta go at least take a look, alright?
what difference does it make?
I can't just let her get away with that. What am I supposed to do? I'm only gonna be a second.
Eddie,
I'm only gonna be a second. I'm just gonna go outside and take a look. I'll come right back. Okay.
Hey, do you need help or anything? I have a car. I can drive you somewhere if you need to. Are you gonna go with him?
he's gone.
He said he'd be back in a second. Don't worry.
He's gone.
Take a look at that picture on the wall over there. You know who that is? That is the woman of my dreams. That's who that is. She's mine. She's all mine.
Woo!